This is silence for a while, but explosive eventually. In towards this site and clearing it out methodically. It's DemQQ with not a whole lot in the ways of cover. Back and forth between. And as we can see from that point, it's going to be only a retake with a man down for these CTs to try and slip back into, as Hades is cautious and as clear as aware of the possibility that one may be tucked. No face following Boros' drop, though. That's a problem. Into the breach might have actually left as a gap.
Contact made, though, from main. Synopsy, unchecked, is going to get one. No, a second, in fact, as he grabs him on the run. Hades, player still towards A. The mid presence that was initially there has turtled in towards the A site. Have a little bit more effectiveness, potentially.
Here goes the peaks from these pistols to try and catch them with their pants down. Even further beyond that, the Deagle spamming away. Deagle can't quite get his when he wanted to, but Dia retrieves AK-47 and puts it to good use. The last two slipping towards the site. He's only one. Fought true tag by the scout. Oh, man. Oh, man! Hades! For aggressive offer right now, which is a player he's entirely capable of being a hyper-aggressive offer just as well. But nice from Dycha to hold the angle over the top side of the smoke. Synopsy thought he was smart, but in fact he is not. But oh, no. The A-Ranker goes down.
Bomb planted. But they got to get a move on. Kits for everybody but Kraz now. And they're going to wait just in case that they're going to get aggressive. Boros does. 1-for-1 trade again. This is looking good, and Dycha's HP is so low, and now he's the last man standing. Utility there, but Smooya grabs a couple more.
Chcesz podszkolić swoje umiejętności w CS-ie? Mam dla Ciebie rozwiązanie. Wejdź na playprac.com, gdzie znajdziesz dostęp do serwerów publicznych z trybami Deathmatch, Retake i wiele innych. Grając na tych serwerach możecie uzyskać dostęp do trybów, gdzie możecie podszkolić swoje indywidualne umiejętności, na przykład na serwerach z trybem Prefire. Dodatkowo możecie zdobywać nagrody wykonując misje na publicznych serwerach Deathmatch. Dostępne jest również tworzenie niestandardowych zestawów wyposażenia, więc nie czekaj, trenuj w CS-a i zdobywaj nagrody razem z Prag. Link do stronki znajdziecie w opisie.
Allowing their players liberties, right? But Synopsy also needs to be able to step up to the table in moments that matter, and Boros falling first is going to be a problem.
I don't want to see that gone. Stiko's actually there to provide backup for DemQQ. In fact, the backup for Monte. I mean, it would be crazy for them to win another of these types of rounds. It might just happen.
Although here is Synopsy. Finds that first. Tap. Nope. Full stick. Smoke to provide cover. Hades, though, going to be slipping out on a good moment where Smooya's got to be more focused on E-Box than any. I thought they've been pretty good. I could be wrong, I guess. I thought they were good. I remember I watched one game and I was actually pretty impressed with how they looked, but I only watched the one myself, so.
Hold up a second.
This is an absolute meltdown of B-site. They try and...
Consistently good in this position. Gonna be the A take. Gonna have Kraz now. It's the only SMG leading the charge. Stiko removed. Great adjustment there for Smooya to grab three. I don't know how he got the third.
Throwing his mouse back and forth, man.
This round could really put Monte in a tough spot. They are really far forward, though, into the breach here on B. Quattro, position known. Gotta fight his way out, and it's the labored spray from Dycha, but
to make that one work, keeps himself up and alive and allows them to get closer up in the faces of these players. The AWP in particular is only then had Synopsy arrived on the case, but a doable clutch from Kiaz now, though, having found DemQQ the most healthy of the three, now separated between one another. Dycha and Hades, the final remaining Polish players, but with the op, best weapon for it, shoulder spotted, and that's it.
To grab that bomb, set up for the A split now.
Oh, extraordinary repositioning from Stiko there of the crosshair to find the head, and Monte could be in for some serious downturn as they're all grouped up in one position right now, though hard to break apart for the camera players, but especially more so for A main, and Juan Flachu can't do it. It's only Smooya's op to connect one bullet, and he's out of there.
Yeah, Smooya was never really...
5-7, runs it out. Where did that flash land or come from even? It gets them their opening, and it's gotten them a gun to use as well. I think they can get to it. No, actually not quite. They're going to be surrounding Juan Flatcher from all different sides, and even volleying off a main to where nobody can come to assist. Very well handled.
Boros still be on a timing. Stiko's gonna... Oh my goodness. The need to toss a heaven smoke saves him. Smooya here. But he's alone. Even gets a leg shot there. Both directions, they hear the pressure, see pressure coming as they focus back towards A main. Gios would love a double there, but he only gets his one. Synopsy moves forward, and Hades falls. Smooya with just the one. Stiko on the fadeaway, but Boros is here to save the day. 1v1 as Krasnal cuts it. When Flacho swings through a Molotov, takes a bunch of damage in order to get here fast enough, but now his position known, and Krasnal 1v2.
Alone has a smoke and an HE to defend against them, so once he sees them, if he drops that, and they continue to barrel him down, he's going to be in for some trouble, and I think that they're just going to try and maybe... Oh, wait, they've only got 30 seconds. They have to go through. I thought they were going to try and go back through Ebok's side, but no, they've got to go through this one. 5-7 in close range is still strong, though, Vincent.
It is, but he's been spotted out, and even though he's going to get his one, doesn't really do them enough good. Boros certainly could. This, no chance at these types of shots, and he'll deliver. He's got a couple.
Oh, my lord.
Very effective. Even those fast B hits, though, been great for Monte for the most part. Synopsy, though, when he has been present at mid, he's been good. He can't escape, though. Left unchecked is Kios. This is the first for him. So into the breach, adjustment made. You asked and they deliver. They'll put a second man strong. Kios there to ensure nothing goes wrong. Smooya now slides in this AWP, and this should be the key to victory in this round.
That's bomb let loose in mid. Smooya knows that much. Turns his attention back to the doorway with more than enough time. It's going to be a serious case of anxiety setting in as he's got players left, right, center, behind, up, down, you name it, in any direction, and he's got to be ready. And 20 seconds left. He's got to isolate this first duel successfully, so no damage taken in response, but now towards a main. The pillar is where Juan Flatcher
on as well. Smooya takes the first contact out at mid, but he's going to lose out. Fantastic. The flashbang gives Stiko the entry. 2, in fact.
Stiko wants to be a part of the action. He's given the opportunity to do so and delivers, and that's all you can ask. Dropping some of the most important pieces of the team, and the captain and the sniper in quick succession, and this B site is even where they're going to finish off, having found them in mid. The closest bomb site nearby, knowing that they were A players, even deciding against it. Out in transition if anything's going on in that direction, but they've already gotten up so close to him that, oh my lord, Krasnal is snappy to it. DemQQ shoulder by his side for the refrag, and Hades is not too far off, but he's late enough to where he may catch the mid player, trying to drop down and out through the window. Isn't ready for it though, and is caught with his pants down.
My goodness, feels like Monte. This whole comeback, wait a second, hold on, to swing through for Synopsy. Kios isn't really ready, he doesn't have the HP to play with. And that nade will do it. Both the ops here and well known to both teams. That's the mid player, Stiko gone. Second player gone as well there. Boros gets 2 out of that mid presence and an adjustment made. Boros is doing it all on his lonesome. Into the breach. They have a whole team, but Boros is all they need. They're so far away, and Smooya's got the cutoff.
Giving them that confidence and giving them the ability to just run them through and ruin their mental, perhaps even take them down a peg in terms of their expectations for this game.
Ooh, early smoke there on the T steps. It's gonna trigger an early fight as well. Out is DimQQ. Synopsy pushes Stiko in mid, but DimQQ gets them all. Nothing can stand in his way over at A. Synopsy cuts him off.
For Synopsy to get back in towards this site. They've got flashbangs to set one another up, though, and that's going to be huge. Smooya takes this first fight. As soon as he gets that shot out, a flash will come over, or maybe beforehand, preemptively. The swing out from Synopsy drops a nade as well with it, and that is rough.
we go again. DimQQ, he had such success. Hey, why not? Give it another go.
You say now, and let's hope that you mean now, because it does look like that is what they're going to have to do as they send all the utility through with that intention. It's Hades off that actually slips out for the first. Krasnell locking down Ebox, only one player to deal with in that direction.
Impossible. Down towards A. We've taken some incredibly quick shots. Smooya now alone. 20 seconds. We'll tap the bomb. It's getting closed in upon in both directions. And it will be Stiko. In fact, Monte going to continue to push that issue. They get a lot further forward than I had anticipated. They'll end up falling back. Why not? But still, they really pushed ITB away.
That was weird that Monte ended up throwing a defensive flashbang at the bottom of the B steps, having spotted one player out, but he's going to have his worked out for him. Really good weapon for the job when there's so many targets up ahead of you, and there's the first headshot there and a spam away. He's got a trigger finger, this guy. Holy crap. 4 with no chance at a response. It's everything done by one man for the round, as it were, but Synopsis clutch now on with 2 kills having been found already in a box to play around. Keep them at one side or another in Krasnell. He
first actually grabbed in this whole engagement, by the way. ITB actually won both pistols on Anubis, despite having struggles in the second round. And this one's not going to get started very easily. Dycha. All right, man.
go through.
Yeah, go get your ace, pal. You deserve it. I said that, I mean, these are ecos. I don't care that much, but also Dycha, I think coming off the back of some of the worst we've seen out of him individually, you know?
That was like a dream to see a player who I'd watched just kind of skyrocket from a region in which I'm also pretty passionate about, the Polish scene. Now get his opportunity once again back in a Monte team that's pretty solid on paper from top to bottom, I have to say. Maybe the roles get a little bit weird. Maybe the leadership in Hades' hands is questionable, but even still, they're going to have an opportunity to show what they've got. And
walking forward and finding his one in-house, that's a whole different story now. ITB catching another one. Boros has found a nice one. Oh, they're just winning every fight across the map here. Why not? It's not even a bomb plant. Look at the speed. So fast on to B.
Ooh. No time to be pulling nades right now. Thankfully, that Molotov actually saving Stiko's life more than anything else, denying them a way forward to be able to kill him outright. As we get in towards the site, it's Krasnell who fires off with his FAMAS. Kio's just trying to keep his teammates up in good standings, but Boros has actually excelled through the Molotov, burnt out and into a fight where DemQQ in close range closes it.
Oh, that's Smooya. He activated just in time. Still an advantage. Spam comes through. Hades, though, to deny Kios and Smooya. His spam battle really didn't help him out there. He took a ton of damage doing so. Didn't actually get anything. Boros, it's again, it's timing in through house that's really fantastic. Dycha probably allowed to get away with more than I think should have been possible. He can grab his AK now. Either that, even scenario, but he needs to stay alive, and that's the game plan right now. Hades slides in, catches one. Eon's holding, but the bomb not yet planted. Stiko rotates in, cut that even more. They know that Dia's still here, and very low indeed. Now Hades is alone.
In a very tight situation to try and reposition from default site, and they're not exactly aware of where he could be coming from after all this delay. And with that, the patience pays off, provides Juan Flatru as an open body. As Kios retrieves it, taps it, no, full stick. Hades, cautious, slow, the face, the nice shot from Hades to finish. It's nothing more than a full body exposed by the Belgium. As far as fifth players go for this team, I'm not in the slightest upset to see him slotted in. Absolutely. Even though effectively Boros was the quote-unquote fifth player, but you know what I mean.
That is, once again though, just speed into the breach. Synopsy takes the fight really aggressively. They're going to head into cave. Eventually defended. Another great shot out of Stiko. The fact that he's equalized this again is... Oh, and this is so good from Dycha. I Again, just the internal clock starting to tick, realizing, hey, this is maybe going to be towards B. Just as
Holy moly.
puts his head around the corner, and Smooya's going to end up planting here on B. Dyha's in a perfect place to deny this. Oh my goodness, Dyha. It was not a misstep from Smooya. That was a just fantastic decision from Dyha. This is an eco round, but look at how many MP9s they've got. Oh my goodness, Synopsy. He's been playing lights out Counter-Strike. It'll be Hades to save the day with his third of the round doubled up, right? 6-3, here's the scoreline. And they know how big Synopsy has been in this position. Great work from Dyha and MQQ.
Dropping bodies like flies. Even still, they surround this B. Steps. And only Smooya to try and pull it back now. A little bit late to the proceedings, though, is easy enough to finish the job of that. And they do get their line of sight across from the default pillar, and that flashbang is going to get pistols up close and personal. Hello, Stiko. Goodbye, Dyha. It's Krasno needs to pick it up now. It's the bomb, not yet to be planted, as they're still a little bit close. They're not ready for it. Krasno, he can tuck in, or he can swing wide. Either way, he's going to be spotted by one of these two keys momentarily. It'll be MQQ to make good off of it. Ammo enough in the gun, but needing Hades to swing out in time. He will. One alive, a bomb plant for ITB. Claustrophobic, nevertheless, but Monte find 8. No longer just Smooya expected to pull something out. They pop out through mid. There are all 5 players into the breach in here one way or another, and Dia can only do so much.
The real question is, does he get 2? 1 should be a guarantee. Yeah, certainly going to do that. Oh, the spray transfer continues to move. Now Stiko. That Molotov, it just bounces 1 extra bounce, and he's allowed to creep in behind it. Stage of CCT tournaments. This time they got to fight their way through, and fight their way they do. As Krasno moves in. Cover off short. They're taking a lot of time to get back in, and I mean, you can understand they've got to be flabbergasted that there's nobody in defensive B outside of 1.
Krasno again, dude. Poor us. Never a chance. The P250, the raid boss in Hades. Well, you can see why. And all the more for Krasno to eat up, baby. Look for that 13th kill. Now joining Hades and Dyha towards the top side of that.
Into the breach. 3 strong, though, here at A, and that's where the site hit is going to come. But it's not a great setup. It's one Flotro close. He's got Tsunatsu right behind, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, the 5-7, it can do, and it will do just fine. They come in, and oh, swept up. Task of hitting towards B is probably no longer possible.
Tell you what.
What?
Well, I was going to say it's not probable, but hold on now. Dia has something to say about that. Get a quick opening pick. If they can isolate Smooya, this might be something to work with. And here's one Flotru. He has gotten himself into quite a sticky situation where he's got to find open. But the ramp does. MQQ, though, on a swivel, on a swing! Almost able to find Synopsy even as a third through the smoke and go for the plant. And
But this is a... I was wondering where Dion's gun was. He got it back. Oh my goodness. Just nades down. So successful initially to so much damage. Escape not allowed. As
he just in TeamSpeak got benched, but Stiko walks closer up. Mac 10! Jump scare in the face of one. Flotru into a B site that he expected to be clean. Deal that killing blow without doing much damage in response. Then Kiaz can do a whole hell of a lot more, and here and in they go. Stiko first, atop the box, not in the corner, cleared by Kiaz, down and out, and now they can make their way in together, known by Stiko and called out to the crew.
yeah, but this is a great crossfire for Monte. Keep in mind, Dyha and MQQ clutch before, maybe clutch again. Flashbang to take the position away. Awareness not there. It's Keon's falls. Now Smooya versus 2. It's all up to him. He'll isolate the first. The spam comes in, but damage not done. He's running out of time, but Smooya hits the instant shot, and he should have this defused. It's actually quite close, but no, just barely. Exactly. And that's what I was going to say. If it weren't for, like, the guarantee that he was there, hold on, we'll come back to that, because Juan Blancho is about to be under fire. 1-2 before he goes down, but Krasnal has 2 of his own, will be dispatched with, and now it's just the lesser weaponry, pistol, and a Mac 10 put into play there at long. And the bomb alongside one additional man inside the B doors.
Okay.
Right now, Dycha is currently doing a lot of salesmanship over at A. He's got 2 there. Oh, well checked. Stiko needs that refrag, actually, immediately. Yeah, there we go. MQQ got off rotations out of mid. That's a missed shot. No, it's not. Krasnal from behind. MQQ gets removed. MQQ can't stay alive long enough. Stiko alone. But if there's a situation that Stiko's known for, it's this. 1v2. Clutching up at the last moment for Stiko. He's done it time and time again. And Ancient B site is a place he loves to work.
And that's it.